Why? Why?
I guarantee you will be asking yourself that question if you attempt this. High-speed magazine replacement springs, purchased from AndysAirsoft. Check out his site. You get 3 springs per pack for 15 Canadian dollars. Now when you're taking these out of the pack, you might battle a little tangleization that's going on between them, but have faith and you shall succeed. Now these are Magpul P mags, and they are tough as nails. They're like 10 years old. First mags I ever had. Unfortunately, over the years, the springs got really weak, couldn't handle the BBs, so this video is going to show you how to try and replace those springs. First thing you do is you pop that little button down, slide off the bottom plate, and remove that screw. The thing you're going to have to really worry about here is stripping that screw, which I do, and yeah, it pisses me off early. Maybe it was fate, maybe it wasn't. I have 4 of these mags. I had 3 springs, so I got 3 more chances to go. Let's try mag number 2. Success. I got that little tiny screw. That's what holds the outer portion of the mag to the inner portion of the mag. If I'm getting too technical here, I don't know what to tell you. Now you're going to slide the inner guts of this thing out, and there's a ton of screws. I'm just going to take it apart and show you what the inside of these mags look like. To be completely honest, this is how I thought you had to replace the spring inside. Was I ever wrong? So we're going to turn this into an educational video as well. That little thing you do have to keep. You want to get that off of the old spring. That's your BB follower. Now I found with mine on the new spring, the hole was actually too big, so the follower wouldn't stay in there solid. So I started to fiddle with just bending the wire around it. You'll eventually get it. It is a little pain in the butt, but you'll figure it out. On these followers, there's a little plastic lip that you just have to get part of the spring over to hold it in place. And to give you a size reference here, the 2 yellow markers are the new spring, and that red Allen key marks where my old spring ends compared to the new one. So in this case, size does matter. Now to give you an idea what that spring does when it's inside the mag, it basically coils around this chamber. And as the BBs get compressed into the mag, they will also follow that same path through the chamber.
Oh, shit.
That was the spring hit me in the face.
Where did that come from?
I also discovered a little nut that I had no idea where it was from, so I had to open up another mag and realized, okay, that's for the screw to go into this nut to hold the inner shell with the outer shell. Shortly after figuring out where the washer goes, I ended up popping out that bottom button. It's for the piece that I slid off at the start on the bottom of the mag. But man, that thing's a pain in the butt to get in. There's 2 springs. Once you get it in place, just pray that it stays that way. So now I'm going to put this thing back together, but first I'll show you that is how you're actually going to load this spring. It's a little window that pops out, and holy cow, does it ever pop out. Flew across the room. Now everything in here is freaking spring loaded, so there's your BB stopper. It's got a spring too. Make sure you put that in before you put this mag back together. You don't need to take this mag apart as far as I did though, just take note of that. So to put it back together, it just snaps together, and then you have got a whole bunch of screws that you need to screw. Now without taking the mag apart, this is how you would pop out that window normally. I recommend putting your hands over top of it because you may hit yourself in the face as it is spring loaded. Once that's done, you can begin the fun part. You're going to put the BB follower in first and start sliding this through, and it's going to go all around the inside of the mag until it hits that BB stopper that we had put in there earlier. Now when I said this was the fun part, I was 100% lying. You will begin to contemplate on why you actually tried to do this.
No. Oh, you bitch.
For me, I needed both of these screwdrivers to accomplish this because it was near impossible otherwise.
Don't be like that. No. Fuck you.
I have absolutely no skills in knitting, but I am literally crocheting this spring into this mag's body. I have to keep constant pressure with that screwdriver where the spring slides under the left window's edge, and if I don't, the spring is just going to pop right up in my face. As you can see, I'm using that right screwdriver to go into the spring so I can force it to the left so that it's not going to fly out on me.
Oh my god. No way. Oh god.
Now my hands are sweaty right now, so this thing is slipping out of my hand, and I'm just like, please, please.
Oh wow. Oh. I did it. I did it.
Alright, 1 down. 2 to go.
Thread the needle, baby. Thread the needle.
Now if you don't keep the constant pressure on the left, the spring will shoot straight up into the screwdriver like this, and then you're screwed.
No, no, why? Going less. No. Holy shit, there's so much left.
There's so much tension in there that my hands are cramping up, so I'm taking a little breather.
No, you are. Wow, did that all come up? You're so fucking evil. Okay, that's a good chunk. So what is the trick here? Whew. The trick is to keep it low. And put the screwdriver in. Whew. Keep it as low as possible. So that it doesn't fly up the screwdriver. Okay, you back down there. And you back down there. Alright. No, you stupid. Yeah, of course you're gonna pop right up. Oh shit, what was I doing? Alright.
Thought maybe talking myself through it might help.
I have to grab a few here. I'm pinning this in. As soon as I push these up, let's grab more. As I push these up, I've got to hold it at those and push ahead. Whew. Make sense? I don't think so. Grab that and hold it. Grab that and hold it. No, no. You can't even see what I'm doing. I don't know if I can show it. Look at you, camera. I can't tell you. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I hope you're listening to this with headphones because anybody that hears this audio is going to think you're watching something totally different.
Jesus. That's freaking hard as hell.
Now we're going to skip all the pain and suffering through the third mag and just get straight to the business end.
No way. No way. Please. Please. Oh. Oh.
Victory. 3 mags, springs upgraded. Holy cow, that was not easy. Now you may want to just spend the extra like $30 and buy new mags, but just know that you don't have to. You could go through this fun adventure yourself. If anything, it's a good hand workout. Don't recommend any hand workouts the night before though. You're going to need your strength. And last but not least, I'm going to test fill them here with my Odin, which the test is successful. And then I am going to fire them back into the Odin because these are just test BBs that I'm never going to use in my gun anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you plan on doing this, have fun. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Thanks for watching.